Shalom, shalom. All praises be to the Most High. Assalamu alaikum. I'm actually at work. I'm doing a run this morning with the school bus. So while I'm staging, waiting for the students, I decided to come on here and give you my 2 cents on what's going on around the world. Now, before I continue, viewer discretion is advised. Also, I do have a tendency to struggle for words when I speak because of my West Indian dialect. So everybody is hearing about what's happening over there in Israel, what occurred over the weekend with the Iranians shooting missiles and rockets and drones in the direction of Israel, hitting targets. But then you have the lying media propaganda machine talking about only a few what they said minimum damages, right? 1 7-year-old got hurt, some shit like that. So you're telling me with all this military hardware that was sent to Israel, only one person got injured? Yeah. Talk about 99% of the military hardware that was sent from Iran was shot out of the sky. 99%. And they really want us to believe. And you do have these goofy ass Christians believing that shit because they believe they're the chosen people. And I always say to myself, if they are the chosen people, why do they need a iron dome? Why do they need man to defend them? I thought the Most High said in the Bible that when we go back into our land, we would study war no more. I thought when the Most High stated that when we go back into our land, right, when he gathered all his people from the four corners of the earth, the people that was displaced, the people that went into slavery, because these devils never went into slavery. They never went into bondage, never went into slave ship, according to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. They never went into slavery. So how the fuck can they be the people that they don't have anything to prove that they went into slavery? That they're still scattered, that they're under bondage, that they're the beggars and not the lenders. These ish people are the one that's owning the banks, right? The media. So of course they're gonna spread the propaganda on a propaganda machine, which is the so-called media, saying that only 99. When they say only minimum damages and 99% of the rockets and drones and missiles that went into Israel were shot down. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. See, they don't realize that the paradigm has shifted. People are now awoke. You know what I'm saying? All these people that used to support those ish people over there, those synagogue of Satan over there, they are starting to realize these people are warmongers. These people are referred to as the serpent people, right? They are warmongers. They love war. Netanyahu, he loved war. The Zionist devil, they love war. That's what their job is. They're the serpent seed. They come from the serpent, right, that want to destroy mankind. So now you having these dumbass, goofy ass Christians, right, going to the defense of these people, saying, oh, Iran done did it. You know what I'm saying? Because now the Most High is God. No, they call him God. God, yeah, their God is going to show them. And now they're going to realize the mistake they made. No, they're not. No, they're not. See, Iran strategically sent those drones and missiles and rockets, right? Over 300 of them. And these are probably like the older hardware. You know, they just figure, let's get rid of this shit. And this should show the capability of our military might. And I've been telling y'all in the past that something is going to happen this year. Now, America is going to actually be forced if these ish people, these Israelis, decides to retaliate. Because you got to remember something, family, that they threw the first stone, right? I believe it's in the beginning of April, before the eclipse. They actually attacked one of Iran's embassy. What is it? Embassy? It could be an embassy. I'm not sure exactly what it was, and killed 2 of their top generals. And they expect, they can do all this attacking and going after Hamas and whoever the fuck they be claiming is the boogeyman. And they can do what they want to do, but we're not supposed to. Nobody's supposed to defend themselves. Nobody's supposed to retaliate because they're the God chosen people. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's say Jesus Christ came to die for everybody. That means everybody's entitled to defend themselves, right? Everybody's entitled to defend themselves. Fuck all that turn the other cheek shit. Matter of fact, they ain't Christians, so they don't believe in all that dumbass shit about turn the other cheeks and love your enemy. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told y'all viewer discretion is advised, because I'm going in. So now you got, I guess they're debating whether or not they should attack. I know for certainty that Yahoo asshole, he wanna retaliate, but because he knows their little missile defense system and all that shit that they have is not enough to go against Iran. So they're going to need the backing of the Americans, right? The American, they're going to need the backing of the other the heathen nation, such as America and other allied countries, for them to attack, for them to retaliate back. And again, they threw the first stone. It's almost like you arguing with somebody, and somebody decide to sucker punch you, right? Snuff you, and you're supposed to stand there and shit and take the hits. Fuck no, hell nah, The paradigm have shifted. Enough is enough. Everybody now is starting to realize who the real boogeyman is. You know what I'm saying? America don't have the kind of what you call it, like they used to have back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Nobody, the benefit of the doubt no more. Nobody's looking to America and saying, oh, America is a good guy. You know what I'm saying? They're actually the bad guy. What they do, they set up all these puppet governments and shit all around the world and instill their government into, you know, these political arenas and all around the world. And then what they do is they try to set up base all around the world to try to like surround the whole world. And this is what they do. So now their hands is forced. Now they're going to have to decide whether or not, because again, if Israel decides to retaliate based on what occurred over the weekend, their little military hallway is not enough, suffice enough to go against Iran. So they're going to need their ally, right? The big bad wolf, America, right? They're going to need America to step in. And should America step in, you know what's going to happen next. Because Iran is, as much I don't really give a shit about these people because they're not from our nation, but they have allies too, right? They got Russia, North Korea, they got China, right? They got all the other Arab countries and shit that will support them. So I want to see how this shit's going to play out in the end. At the end of the day, family, we got next. The Mosai said they was going to send them to the Valley of Jehoshaphat for them to fight. They're going to have to fight. Armageddon is coming, whether they like it or not. World War III is coming. You know, I told y'all right after, and I noticed people was making videos. See, nothing happened during the eclipse. There's a lot of shit that happened during the eclipse. A lot. Even I told y'all I was going to share a video with y'all showing y'all where they saw literally a spaceship. It wasn't CGI. It wasn't fake. It was real, going through the cloud during the eclipse. A big ass mothership going through the cloud. It wasn't state. I'm sure many of y'all seen this shit. And I say a mothership because for them to see the size of it from that far a distance, it had to been huge, right? And what the Mossad have been doing over the years, he have been sending recons mission. You know, these little UFOs to go and see what's going on. And now that the curse has been lifted from us, black, true Hebrew Israelite, you know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all I'm representing. You see what I'm saying? I represent every day. See if I can show y'all my necklace. You see what I'm saying? I represent every fucking day who I am, my nationality. And now the Most High have lifted the curse from us and put on their asses. They're running scared. So you got these devils saying, oh, we got to get out of here. They're running away from the promised land, right? Israel. According to them, they believe that little piece of land over there, that's the promised land. No, it's not. No, it's like the whole land of Canaan was promised to us, the Hebrew Israelite that went into slavery on the slave ship, Deuteronomy chapter 28. That little piece of land over there that these devils are occupying, that's not the land, family. I'm going to share something with y'all, and I'm kind of reluctant to share it because I know how you goofies are. Some of y'all goofies are, oh, no, here you go. Now he talking about over there is not the real promised land. No, it's not. No, it's not. How could the Mosai allow these devils, right? They have the biggest gay parade in Tel Aviv, the biggest gay parade. These Jewish people have the biggest gay parade in the whole wide world in Tel Aviv, in the so-called Holy Land. You think the Mosai would allow that shit to happen? Right? And I understand that the Mosai for 6 years, right, 6,000 years have turned his back on us. This is why we're in the condition that we're in to go through the judgment. But listen, and this is one of the reasons why I don't even go to the damn churches, because you got a lot of let me keep it, politically correct. I want to ban this video. They're probably going to ban this shit anyway because I'm talking about these devils over there. But anyway, I don't even go to church because do you realize how many sinners are in the congregation of that building that y'all refer to as a church? Do you realize how many sinners? You don't know who the fuck you're sitting next to. I don't want their spirit jumping on me. I don't want no pastor laying hands on me and shit, because they done laid hands on all these different goofy ass so-called Christians and shit, right, want to be saved, because a lot of these people run to the church because they're running from something. Do you realize that's why people go to church? I remember when I used to go to church. I know why I went to church. I went to church because I used to do a lot of sins. I used to drink, party, smoke, hoe, and I used to feel like by me going to church and, Jesus washing away my sins. And nah, that shit don't work. I am not congregating around a bunch of demons. Hell fucking no. You see what I'm saying? So now they're running away. Everybody, we got to move out of Israel because, we know Iran is going to attack again, and they have the capability to even reach America. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Because, America technology is not as good as y'all think. It's not as sophisticated as you think. Russia got better technology, and especially China, they got better technology than America do. It's just that America got more funding. They got more, because they're the big bad wolf. You know what I'm saying? America has a bigger population and a more advanced nation, if you will, right? Because they got us to fund their military through taxes and shit. They tax us every day, every week on our paycheck, in some cases daily, whatever, right? On our paycheck to go fucking fight war with our money. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. So America now is going to be forced to go to war with Iran should Israel. And because these pompous, arrogant, puffed up bastards, they feel they have to show, I'm not going to sit down and let no damn Arab take advantage of us because we are Israel. We are Israel. Man, listen, y'all ain't the true people of the book. Y'all ain't the true people of the book. This is why y'all don't like that part. And I don't support the New Testament at all. But that part that says, I know that I work in tribulation, but they are rich. I know that them who say they are Jews, but are not, but the synagogue of Satan. We black folks, we don't worship in a motherfucking synagogue. So who is this Christ referring to? They say that was Jesus Christ speaking, right? Who is that? Who is he referring to? So again, family, I told y'all right after the eclipse something was going to happen. I'm telling y'all, listen to me carefully. If you have any money in the bank, no matter how small, take it out the bank, start stacking up, because I'm telling you, shit is about to hit the fan. You see how gas prices slowly but surely hiking up? You know what I'm saying? Now this shit is like, I think the average gas price is $3.65. You know what I mean? The other day, I was paying for gas. I was paying, $3.19 for gas, and I thought that was good. I remember a couple years ago, I used to pay $2.99, and I got mad when the shit went up to $3. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, fam, it's about to get real. So I know someone commented, Chemtra, I forgot whoever his name is, talking about, and again, no disrespect, but I'm going to say this, right? It may not be in the Bible where it says God help those who help themselves, but guess what? There's a part in the Bible, I know it's in the New Testament, that said faith without work is dead. And I have faith in the Most High, but I'm going to put the work in. You know what I'm saying? What's the sense of you sitting around, not preparing, not planning, just expect God, right? Or the Most High to just come and just hand you, here you go some provisions for your faith. That shit ain't going to work. Because we don't know the day or the hour. We don't know when the Most High is going to take us out of here into the wilderness. I believe it's going to be very soon. But at the end of the day, when you go into the wilderness, right, when you go camping, don't you bring supplies with you? I would rather have some supplies with me in the Most High say, don't worry, my son, you don't need it. Then to think that, the Most High is going to give. No. Even when the Israelite, even when the first Exodus, right, they took shit with them. They took animals to eat. They took, clothing, they took warmth. The Most High didn't put a motherfucker rain down comforters and shit from the heavens. No. He rained down manna and shit when we ran out of food, but that's about it. The angel food to sustain us, but that's about it. The Most High ain't gonna give us no motherfucking tent. So what do you mean? What do you mean you shouldn't plan? The Most High is gonna provide. Yeah, he's gonna provide us now, right, in advance and shit with the resources to go and get the shit that we're gonna need. Sit aside, and even we got to leave our home. We got to flee our home. Y'all think y'all going to be living in your home should a civil war break out? And that's another thing that's going to happen. A civil war is going to break out here in America right before the election or maybe after the election. If there is one, because I don't think there's going to be a 2024 election. There's going to be a civil war. Trust me when I tell you that. And these devils are going to, they are going to target people, vulnerable people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and of course, if you're prepping and everybody knows you have shit, they're going to come. But let them come. Because I got to know. Listen, I'm going down fighting. I always see, like, right, or hear these crime shows like ID. I watch ID very often. I hear how you got people going in people's houses and shit and abducting them, right, to take them to murder them. And they said, come with me. They even go as far to say, dig your own grave. What the hell I look like digging my own grave? I'm a really okay. This motherfucker about to kill me, but let me dig my grave and shit. Let me just dig it deep enough that way he don't get mad at me and shoot me before I dig the grave. You think I'm going to volunteer to just allow you to take my life? Listen, I'm going down. If you pull a gun on me in my face, I'm going to try to disarm you. If I fail, I fail, but I'm going to try. And I could guarantee you, me trying, I might be more successful of disarming your ass than you shooting me, because you already think you got the upper hand by having this gun trained on me. But I'm in fight or flight mode, and I'm gonna be more. My mind's gonna be more racing. My mind's gonna be racing, thinking, how can I overpower you? While you just figure the gun alone being on you, that's it. Nah, I don't understand how people allow people to just take them out of their vehicle or abduct them, put them in a vehicle, and drive to a secluded spot and murder them. That shit ain't happen. I'm not saying it can't happen to me, but I'm gonna make it very, very difficult for a motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, they could come, Civil War break out, they could come to my house, because I got, believe me, I ain't gonna talk about what I have, right? Some of y'all, if y'all seen the older videos that I have, I show y'all, my defense for my home. I practice my Second Amendment and shit. Is it the Second Amendment, the right to be home? Yes, that's what I believe it is. You know what I'm saying? So again, family, it's about to get real, right? It's gonna be a World War III. And I believe America is going to be targeted as well, because you got a lot of sleeper cells here. A lot of sleeper cells here in America. You got a lot of Arabs in this motherfucker, right? And if it comes down to, if America decides to side with Israel and start to fuck with all these other countries that's going to come in, on the side of Iran, these sleeper cells are going to wake us. One thing about Muslim people, family, they are dangerous. They are the most, let me tell you, the Islam religion is the baddest religion there is. The baddest religion. Bad, not in a bad way, but bad in a good way, in a sense. Because, see, Muslims, they will die for their motherfucking beliefs. Christians ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Christian, listen, every time when there's a fucking shooting in a church, you see these people scrambling. If you believe in Jesus Christ and God, why are you running? Why are you running? If they're the chosen people, why do they need America and other countries to have their back? Why don't they just go on their knees, right? Go into the Torah and pray to their God, their God that they claim that gave them that land, the opportunity to go back into that land in 1948, right? They said that's a problem. Why are they dependent on man? Why are they dependent? That's the same thing I said to my mother the other day, right? I said to my mother, I said, Mom, how long you been in, Mama? I call her Mama. Right, she's a half devil, because she's mixed with one of those devils. Not by choice, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't choose your parents, but she's a devil, and I call her a devil because I see how she talk about black people. Right, she's a half breed. I guess my mother is half white, right? And I used to ask. I said to her, "You said Jesus, 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 right?" So I said, "How long have you been in pain?" Because she take pain meds for her back, right? How long have you been in pain? How many years? I asked. I said, "Mama, how many years you been in pain?" She said, "Oh, over 60-something years I've been in pain," because she's in her 80s, right? Over 60-something years and shit, because she had me when she was in her 40s, to give you the age. So she said over 60-something years she's been in pain. So I said, okay. And when you're in pain, right, because I hear you sometimes you cry out in pain. I said, do you pray every night, Mama? Do you have faith in Jesus that he's going to? She said, of course. I said, so do you pray every night for the pain to subside? She said, yeah, I've been praying. And I think she's starting to wake up now. She said, I've been praying for, every day for how many years of my life I've been praying for this pain to pass. But the only remedy I can get is from the pharmacy, So I said, okay, so you pray to Jesus Christ, but yet still, man is the one that's actually coming to your aid. Then one of the times she tried to be slick with it, right? She tried to use semantics. She said, well, Jesus Christ is the one that gave man the technology for them to create drugs. I said, okay, cool. But also, if Jesus Christ, which is God for Christians, for her, I think now she's starting to realize, like I said, for the last couple of months, she's been really backing away from that image. As a matter of fact, I went to her house the other day, and I didn't see that Jesus picture on her dresser. For those of you who've been with for a while, I made a video about her and shit with this fucking Jesus picture. But anyway, so I said to her, okay, so if Jesus Christ gave man the opportunity or the knowledge to make these drugs, then why do these drugs have so much side effect? Why are people getting strung out on these drugs, committing crime to get these drugs? I said, if Jesus Christ is God and he's holy, according to y'all Christians, whatever he do is supposed to be perfect. As a matter of fact, forget about giving man the opportunity to make drugs. Why don't Jesus Christ just heal you? Didn't he say, I think in some part of the Bible and shit, I'm paraphrasing, of course, that, once you believe in him, you can cast out devils and serpent won't bite you. And I even seen a video like a couple years ago, these idiots in this church and shit, literally fucking with real snake, like poisonous snake, diamondbacks and all these snakes, right? And many of the fucking congregation got bitten and got killed. And they said that because they wasn't believing. Then all of a sudden the pastor got killed, and then all of a sudden now, we gonna have to stop this shit. This is how goofy these people are. So I sit there and say, okay, then why Jesus ain't healing you? Why you have to depend on man, prescription drugs for you to feel a little bit better? And I said, if Jesus was involved, right? Because again, for Christians, many Christians, they believe Jesus is God. If God, Jesus, man, Holy Spirit, 3 in 1, you get 3 out of 1. If he is so holy and you're such a servant of God, why don't he just heal you, as opposed to you going every month to go get prescription to feel better? Why he just putting a Band-Aid on a cut? Why not heal the motherfucking cut? I didn't say it like that, but then she said to me a couple months, she said, you're right, because I've been praying to him and I'm still sick. And I think she's losing her faith, amongst many others and shit. They're losing their faith too. So again, family, it's about to get real. And I understand, yes, the Most High said he's going to gather us from the four corners of the earth, and he's going to put us in the wilderness, and they're going to fight their wars, and then he's going to restore us, and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, I still think that we really should continue to plan ahead, right? You can't plan for death when you're on your deathbed. You have to plan when you're alive, when you're able to. So again, if you have any money in the bank, take this shit out. Put your hands on some tangible items in the event something happens. Forget about, let's say World War III doesn't break out. What if a natural disaster or a man-made disaster decide to occur in your neck of the woods? Wouldn't you rather have extra water, extra food in case you can't go out of your house, you're shutting? Wouldn't that make sense? What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm going to say, I know it's not in the Bible, but God help those who help themselves. Okay, that's a quote from my ass then. Fuck it. Okay, that's a quote that I've heard, and it's not biblical because one of my subscribers tried to correct me and say, well, it's not in the Bible. Okay, it's not in the Bible. But I believe that the Most High is not going to rain down blankets and shit from heavens and food and canned goods and water and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? When we in the wilderness, like I said, the first Exodus, the real Hebrews, right, the black Hebrew Israelite, when they went into the wilderness, they had to bring provision with them. It's not until they ran out of food that's when the Most High start to give them manna from heaven. I would rather eat some good food. I don't mind the heavenly manna and shit, if that should be the case. But, I'd rather have some shit that I like, as opposed to some shit that I'm forced to eat because I have no other choice. You know what I mean? What says you? Shalom.